Hello, it's Friday the 30th. I'm FxPlew and this is the market brief. So according to Andrew Bailey, headline inflation is still far too high. Well done, mate. He felt that the Bank of England needed to make a statement of intent with the 50 basis point rate hike after May inflation data was released. Hugh Pill has also been on. It was the first time for a while that the Bank of England chief economist has piped up. You may remember he attracted rather a lot of criticism for suggesting that people just need to accept that they are poorer last time around. Now, as chief economist, he's ultimately responsible for forecasting future economic developments of the UK, and he was defending his track record of predicting the future, which of course isn't easy at the best of times, but he was pointing to the current level of uncertainty around inflation, employment and growth as making it all a lot harder to get right. Cutting through the fluff, it sounded that he's saying his job is difficult, but he does take quite a handsome taxpayer-funded salary for it, so I, for one, have pretty limited sympathy. Over in the US, we had the final cut of Q1 GDP data. That surprised markets by confirming Q1 growth of 2% year on year. That was almost double what we'd previously had reported in Q1 data. Consumer confidence has also kicked on pretty nicely this year, and consumer spending has also held up pretty well. So where the Fed has been trying to cool demand with all their rate hikes, all this data has shown resilience of both the consumer and the wider US economy. And that rather supports the idea of further rate hikes to follow that pause in policy, doesn't it? As you'd expect, all this helped drive the dollar higher yesterday. The dollar index continued its recent rally, topping out at 103.45 yesterday. Sterling found a little support and managed to close out around 126.15 against the dollar. And this morning we're around 126.10 against the dollar, 116.10 against the euro, and euro dollar is around 108.70 on the open. That's it from me, capping off another week. Thanks very much for joining me. I'll be back on Monday. Have a great weekend.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FxPlew.